Hi, welcome to Chair Yoga, Amy Toft Yoga, Thanksgiving week. So this is going to be super fun. We'll start with a range of motion, but first we're going to do a breath that we haven't really talked about before called east and west breath. So if we think about the sides of our diaphragm as east, west, up here is north, like on a map, and down below is south. So we'll take a breath in, and as we do, we'll try to feel expanding east and west. Let's do that. And as we exhale, we just feel the east and west kind of come closer together. Let's do two more. Inhale, expanding east and west. Exhale. Of course, you can do this on your own. You don't have to breathe with me. And now as we inhale east and west, we'll also feel the breath going south or down. So inhale. Exhale. Inhale, east, west, and south. Exhale. Again. And now we'll inhale east, west, south, and then finally north. So often we only breathe up here in the north. And let's just see how it feels to use our whole diaphragm. So inhale, east, west, south, north. Exhale, inhale. Exhale. Again, east, west, south, north. Exhale. Today, as you practice, just think about that every once in a while. I'll try to remind you. Anytime you're feeling tight or stressed, if you just expand that breathing, it will really help you calm down. This morning I had to trap a wild cat in our yard and take it to the vet. And as I was driving, I thought, oh man, am I tense. And I just started breathing to the east and west, and pretty soon my shoulders came back down and I felt better. So breathing techniques are not just for yoga, but for all through life. Now, as you're sitting and breathing through the east, west, south, and north, I'd like to tell you a little story about our theme today. The theme is there are many ways to be smart. Just keep breathing. Your eyes can be closed. When I was little, maybe barely 5, I just suddenly could read. I had an old, thick Dick and Jane book. It didn't even have a cover, and suddenly the letters made sense and I could read the book. I don't remember anyone really teaching me, but I was read to a ton. But before you think, oh my gosh, she's so smart, she could read before kindergarten, let me tell you the other side of the story. Yes, I could read, but I did not get the concept of a bookmark. So every time I wanted to read my book, I started at the beginning and thought, oh, I've already read this, trying to get through to a part I hadn't read before. And one day someone said to me, why don't you put a paper in your book and then you could keep reading? What? A light bulb moment for me. So there are many ways to be smart. You may be pretty smart at reading or math or book things, but you may not be so smart in life. You can always learn. So while we finish our breathing silent, we'll take 5 breaths together. Please think of 1, 2, 3, 4, even 5 ways in which you are smart. Don't immediately think I'm not very smart, because you are. Lots of ways to be smart. And just sit with that good feeling of how you're smart. Maybe it's about people. For this last breath. East, west, south, north. Blink your eyes open if they're closed, and just carefully stand up. Of course, if you stay in a chair all the time, you can do all these things still in the chair. We're going to do a little range of motion, and then I made up some really funny, well, I think they're funny, poses of food. I've just named yoga poses food names for my kids class, and I thought that would be fun for us to do today too. But first, let's just get everything moving. We'll start with our neck. So look to the left, right. Look to the right. Look to the right. Look to the left. Oh, left and right are hard for me even when I'm not mirroring. Look to the right. Look to the left. And now look down at your shoulder. And then switch over and look down. If you find any place that's a little stiff or needs a little extra time, just take that time. And now we'll bring our right ear to our right shoulder. Make your shoulder stay down. Sometimes it wants to come up and help. No, it doesn't need to. Your ear's not going to actually touch. That's okay. And then ear to the other side. Right ear toward the right shoulder. Left ear to the left shoulder. One more time. Not forcing anything. Just some gentle movement. Okay, let's wake up our waist. Hands on the hips. We're going to shift forward a little bit. Look to the side. Kind of roll around the back. Look to the other side and forward. Again, look to the side. Roll around. Look and forward. This time we're going to look to the side. Tip our elbow to the side, roll around, elbow down, look, and forward. Let's go the other way. Look, roll around, look, forward. Look, roll around, look, forward. On this last one, look, elbow down, roll around, elbow, look, and forward. Okay, let's wake up our shoulders. Arms, bring your hands so wide that you've got a little arch in the hands. And we'll start with the right arm. Bring it straight up, flip the palm, and let it come down. And then straight back up, flip, and down. Again. Up, flip, down, up, flip, down. Last time. Up, flip, down, back. Okay, other side. I hope you can hear all the little crackles and pops of my shoulders, and hope yours might be doing that too. Straight up. Remember, fingers really wide. Down, straight back, flip the palm. Again, up, flip, down. On my other hand, my fingers are still really wide, so that arm is active too. Last time, up, flip it, down, up, flip it, down. Nice. Let's hula hoop our hips. Go one way and then the other. Yeah. Okay, arms up, shoulder level, fingers spread really wide, arms as straight as you can get them. Shoulders up by the ears, shoulders pressed back, Shoulders come down and forward. Up, back, down, forward. Up, back, down, and forward. Now we're going to go back, up, forward, down. Back, up, forward, and down. One more time. Back, up, forward, and down. Now we're just going to let our arms fly. Okay, so the next range of motion is for the knee. You could be sitting and hold it up. You could stand up and hold your chair, or you could try to balance. Totally up to you. So we just pick up our knee, flex the foot, and just swing it. Straighten, bend, straighten, bend. Now, turn the heel toward the center of the body, take it away from you, twist it, heel coming the other way, down, and heel back. Up, twist, down, back. Up, twist, down, and now we're going to go straight up and reverse it. Heel in, down, heel out, heel in, heel out, heel in. Set that down. Other foot, so stand, sit, or hold the chair. Bring the knee up, flex the foot, forward and back. Now heel goes to the side, take it out, heel to the outside, down, heel to the inside, up, out, down, in, out, up, down. And here we're going to freeze. Go back up, heel to the inside, down, out, up, in, down. Last time, out, up, in, down. Okay. Last range of motion is the hip. So again, you could do this sitting. Just come to as close to the edge of your chair as you can, and maybe in and out with your knee. Remember that if your legs don't move this way, you can think about those muscles moving, and it will still be firing all those synapses in your leg. You're still getting the benefits, whether it's a tiny, tiny movement or no movement. So don't worry about that. You could also stand behind your chair and hold on as you do the range of motion, or you could see how it goes to try to balance. Totally whatever. You can be where you could touch your chair if you need to. I know you know all this. I don't know why I'm going on and on. Okay, stand on one leg, lift the knee. Knee goes out, knee points down. Oh, my chair's right in the way. Knee goes behind you. Okay, let's start over. Knee up, knee out, knee points down, knee points, goes back. Forward, out, down, back. Forward, out, down, back. Come forward, take a breath, and we'll reverse it. Back, down, out, forward. Back, down, out, wah, forward. One more time. Back, down, out, forward. Take a breath. We could stand here forever. And then let your foot come down. Other side. Knee up. Get your balance. Find your drishti, something you're looking at that's not moving. Knee to the side. Knee points down, behind, forward. Out, down, behind, forward. Out, down, behind, forward. Reverse, back, down, out, forward, back, down, out, forward. Last one. Forward, and come on down. Okay, so that's range of motion. Are you ready for the crazy Thanksgiving Day food poses? Okay, so some of these, of course, for kids, we can throw ourselves down on the ground, but we're just gonna figure out how to do this with a chair. Or not with a chair. So the first one is carrot stick. So feet together, arms up over the head in a point. You're a carrot. While we're here, let's just move a little bit. Maybe we're a limp carrot and then back up. Or maybe we're those carrot sticks that have curled because we cut them real thin and put them into water. Let's do it one more time. Okay, hands to the heart. Nice. Okay, so celery stick. I was thinking like of a stuffed celery stick. So I'm gonna sit sideways so you can see my back. We'll hold the back of our chair and then just a little back bend. So we'll think about our spine and how it hollows out. That's where you put the cheese or the peanut butter. Don't yank your head too far up. Just stretch your shoulder blades together. Stuffed celery, fun. Okay, now olive. So olive, we could do it lots of ways. We could get here, be little, like an olive, or we could pick our knees up and hold them like an olive. I don't know about the pimento. Let's be black olives. Okay, so then roll. Roll is just butterfly pose. So soles of the feet together. We could butter ourselves. Let's take one more breath here. Let's do east, west, south, north. Okay, so salad, if you want to stand up and if you're okay to jump, we're going to be a tossed salad. So we're going to toss ourselves. So if you're okay to jump, we'll toss and come back to the bowl. Toss and come back to the bowl. Or do the same thing sitting. Toss, back, toss, toss. This time when we toss, we'll wave everything around. And come on back. Okay, so Jell-O. So Jell-O's so quivery, right? So we're gonna start with our feet. We'll just try to wiggle our toes. And then we'll quiver all of our legs. We're gonna ignore this for now. We'll wiggle our fingers. Quiver our arms, quiver our head, a little bit of a nod, a little bit of a sideways, and now we're going to quiver everything. So we can even quiver our bums, shake them, shake everything we want to. Quiver the whole body. Quiver, 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 quiver. Depends. You might have a lot to roll around here like I do. That's kind of funny. Okay, mashed potatoes. So I had to Google this dance and I'm not great at it, but it is basically, okay, heels in, toes out, toes in, heels out. So toes in, heels out, heels in, toes out, toes in, heels out, heels out, toes in. Other way, I'm saying it wrong. You get it. Toes heels. Toes touch, heels touch. Toes touch, heels touch. Toes touch, heels touch. I'd love to see anyone actually doing this dance. I know someone who I bet could do it, Randy Hansen. So Annette, send me a video. That would be awesome, because I'm not good at it. We can also mash with our hands. And now we come to the turkey poses. Okay, so turkey, good grief. First thing we're gonna do is to be the turkey. Okay, so we're just gonna do eagle pose for turkey, so you could do it standing or sitting. Sitting, cross your leg, sit up tall, puff out your big turkey chest, squeeze the legs together, and you can press your arms behind you as a tail. If you would like to do that standing up, do the same thing, sitting, crossing, puffing the chest. Okay. If you're sitting, switch legs. If you're standing, switch legs. Squeeze the legs together wherever you are. Puff your big turkey chest. Gobble if you like. Okay, turkey. Now we're going to be flying turkey. So I want to hold the back of your chair. We're just going to pick up one leg and fly. So we could fly with our hands out or not. And we just don't want to pick up our leg more than parallel. So we're just the turkey flying away. And then switch. Fly. Try to keep your hips level. All right. Now we're the turkey getting a drink. So we're gonna sit down, chair pose. Let me just quick show how to do this in a chair first. We're just gonna be drinking back and forward. Okay, if you're standing, sit in chair pose and tip forward and back. Forward and back. But keep your bum low. Birds have to kind of pick up their head so the water can run down. Arms could be up behind you, like your turkey tail. Okay, come on up. Now, we're the turkey hunter. Okay. Doesn't matter. So just come into a warrior pose. So warrior one, our hips are going to be facing the front. Front knee bent, back leg straight, arms up. We're looking around. Where's the turkey? And then, of course, you can do this sitting down too. Okay, then we are bow turkey hunters. So we're going to warrior two, look forward, draw our bow. And again, we missed. Okay, another one, and one more shot. Twang, got it. Let's switch sides. So if you're using your chair for balance, just switch around. If not, that's okay. So first warrior one, arms up, find the turkey. Warrior two, draw your bow. It's going to take us 3 shots on this side too. 1, 2, and twang, we're going to get the turkey. All right, so next, we need some broccoli with our dinner. So we'll just do tree pose. So you could be holding on your chair. If you're sitting, we'll be growing your tree. So shift the weight into one leg. Find your tree. Your toe could be on the ground or your foot could be on your shin. And then let your broccoli fronds grow. And then other side. Always good to have a green vegetable with your 8 million starches of Thanksgiving, right? But don't worry, we're going to do squash. Grow your tree, holding onto the chair or not, and then come on down. So speaking of squash, we're going to do plank, which I'm going to call squash pose. So just holding onto the sides of the chair, we're just going to bring our shoulders over our arms and hold this. Or maybe the fingers could be spread wide. If that hurts your wrists, just find a way that it doesn't. Sometimes a fist is good. And we're just shifting forward enough that our arms are doing some work. If this is too much, and come down to your elbows. Stretch your feet on back. This might also even be harder, a forearm plank. And let's hold this for some good east and west breaths. And then come on back up. So, let's see, stuffed turkey is happy baby, which is really rolling around on your back. So we're just gonna kind of do that on our chair. We'll just pick up our feet and just move around in a wacky way, okay? We're stuffing our turkey. Okay, then, almost time for pie. First we need to whip the cream. Remember before we had mixers? Remember holding those beaters or actually whipping with a whisk? Okay, now pie. Just spread our legs. This is our piece of pie. We'll sit up tall, flex our feet. And the last thing, bring our feet together, cross one leg over. This could also make a piece of pie, like a triangle. Just sit up tall. Flex your top foot. Come forward a little bit if you'd like to. This could also be another kind of turkey. Really, the possibilities are endless. You can make up any kind of yoga pose you want and call it something else. Because this is pigeon, a kind of bird. Okay, then come on back up. Switch. Sit up tall. Flex the foot. Trying to keep your back straight, you can lean forward if you'd like to. I'm feeling that in this drumstick. And also my shin digging into my leg. Sometimes you have to move around. And come on up. Time for Shavasana. So go ahead and sit back in your chair. Let's do 2 rounds of the east, west, south, north breath. And then just find your Shavasana. Keep your eyes closed. Maybe before Shavasana, think of a different way that you're smart, as in taking care of your body, as in following your inner intuition, your little light. And you don't have to think about anything at all. Just breathe. Let your body and your mind and your spirit soak up everything that we've done today. Jai 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 Hanumana Gosai Kripa Kurahu Gurudeva Kinai. Jai 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 Hanumana Gosai Kripa Kurahu Gurudeva Kinai. Jai 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 Hanumana Gosai Kripa Karahu Gurudeva Kinai. Begin to notice your breath again. East, west, south, north. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Let your eyes gently blink open. If you like, hands to the heart. Bow your head. Taking a few breaths of gratitude for what we're grateful for. I'm especially grateful for the body, all the amazing things it does. Our bodies are nothing if not smart. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste.